Ah,
Next.
I need to know how bad they butchered my boy.
I think I swallowed my com badge.
Oh no, the awkward millennial human, no.
Already.
And I've just swallowed some vomit.
Oh no. Do you guys remember when Star Trek was about like discovering shit and science and sci-fi and humans sticking together, meeting cool alien races, fighting the good fight, proving that a good will defeat evil if you just support each other and shit like that?
Hi, my name is
Thank you so much, Anan! Thank you!
Sydney. Welcome back to hell. In a celebration of
you.
you guys being lovely, wonderful humans and the fact that spring is coming, I am running a 20% off sale.
Dude, she looks like those... My grandma had plates that looked like this. It's like, you know, that white and blue plates? And you keep it for like special occasions. And it's just like, oh yeah, the special grandma china. Yeah, the fine china. Yeah, we had that. I think my mom still has a few like that.
On select flavors
Very nice.
on my tea website, Lions Tea Exchange, which I will link in the description box. My 2 remaining winter flavors are on sale, so bourbon barrel chai and apple cider. The apple cider is almost gone. I only have a few boxes left. And my summer flavors are on sale, such as
Rude beer. Tea. Rude beer. I don't think so, my lady. I don't think so, my lady. I don't think so.
where by now your mama bird is a mama nerd. You see what I did there? I definitely hate myself for saying that, and I don't blame the rest of you if you do too. Anyway, I am interested in fantasy and a little bit of sci-fi. I play video games.
You know, I actually think I'm more interested in sci-fi than fantasy. I always had a hard time getting into fantasy because it's so like complicated and whatnot. And sci-fi was just like futuristic technology goes brrr. Also, have you seen our new fuckable aliens? Opposite, really. I don't know why. I had a hard time. You know what? I will tell you why. It's because I got into Lord of the Rings. And I was trying to read the book, and I was like, holy shit, I can't fucking understand shit. So that was my first introduction to fantasy, and I was like, wow, I don't understand anything that was written down.
Like anime, I wear the clothes. I even make my plants wear clothes.
Do you guys remember the pot friend? I missed the Timo. I don't know why Twitch had to take away pot friend. Ladies and gentlemen, brand new Space Cat, Gamer Subs Metal Cup and Mousepad and T-shirt alert. Only for a limited amount of time. Use code SCOOCHAN to grab yours today. No. Wow.
Okay, this is actually a pot plant that I ordered, but I don't have it yet, so they will wear clothes? I don't know, don't judge me. I'm not sure if
Poor
a
pot
30-year-old
friend.
woman should be doing any of these things, but here I am. And for those of you who are going to get in my comments and be like, well, maybe you should have children instead,
You like sci-fi? That's great. Have you considered breeding? Have you considered dropping a child for the motherland?
would like to do that. So
Yeah,
I have been forced to like and enjoy these things since I was a child, and my older brother needed
did you? Considering I couldn't tell with what I want to do tonight. Do I want to watch videos, or do I just want to get cream pied and just be very incredibly fertile or whatnot? Could go either way.
somebody to have axe battles with
Hey,
in the backyard.
guess what?
That's not a joke. But as time has worn on, and I've seen the way that film and television and even video games have developed and changed, I've been forced to conclude that entertainment as a whole is definitely getting stupider. And no, I'm not
Pot friend! Bro, this girl has really seriously sharp teeth. My goodness, she has so many teeth. Do I have that many teeth? She has so many teeth. Like, she's going to take a bite out of you, you're fucking gone. She's just going to just like rip out your veins and everything. That's a lot of teeth.
saying that in the sense of things going woke or message first. I mean, the writing
Nom, nom, nom,
itself
nom,
went
nom.
from being for people with functioning frontal lobes to being something you leave on in the background so your dog won't get lonely when you aren't home. Some might even say that if I were to ever get a Disney Plus subscription, it would be...
Don't get it. It's not worth it. I've seen what's on it. It's literally not worth it. There is nothing interesting on Disney Plus. I hate to say it, but Netflix is more interesting. And mind you, Netflix is ass too. But,
exclusively for my dog. Of course, the examples of this horrendous writing are many, and we have
Not
covered
fun.
them on this channel over the last little while in great detail.
What's that? What's puzzle?
it's Brazil? Straight to Brazil? Is this Star Wars? Oh, man.
Is he or they?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. This was Dragon Age Railguard. Sorry, my bad. It was just very similar, but I see it now.
With us.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Can't
Holy shit. I'm gonna be a dad. Oh my god. Yes.
forget She-Hulk twerking with all of that copyrighted music I had to remove. But really, it came to a head for me recently when the new Star Trek show
Dude, the uniforms look so bad. Dude, you know what this looks like? If you would show me a clip out of context, I would say this is Power Rangers. Because Power Rangers was cheesy like this. Like, it was a low budget, whatever, and it was fine because it was fun, right? But this is Power Ranger. Go Power Rangers.
when the new Star Trek show
Listen, I love the Power Rangers, okay? I'm just saying, it was cheesy as fuck, but I loved it.
Starfleet Academy was released on Paramount Plus and gave us moments like this.
Next.
I think I swallowed my com badge.
Already.
I'm sorry, what is she saying? His cum batch? Cum batch? Cum badge? Her cum badge. Oh, like the, oh, okay, like the communication badge. Wait, like this? Girl, hit me up. Bro, she can swallow that good. Call me. Fucking call me.
What gets me is not that she swallowed something that would undoubtedly get stuck in her throat if she had swallowed it, but that the doctor's response implies this has happened before.
I feel so bad for him. I love this actor. He's in so many sci-fi shows. He deserves more. He doesn't deserve to be humiliated with this. Like, you would think he's acting. He's not acting. He's actually this fucking pained by the script. This is au naturel.
Many, many times. Why don't you seem surprised, sir? Before I continue, I do
He cannot be surprised. He's like, I just want to get this payment before I retire. Okay, I want to buy a yacht. Daddy needs a yacht.
think it is worth saying that I am not a Star Trek superfan by any stretch of the imagination. And honestly, all of my Star Trek knowledge has been gathered from watching the OG Star Trek show and the Next Generation here and there over the years.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was never really a Star Trek girly. I was always a Stargate girly. Okay? Like, I watched a few episodes here and there, but it was like, you know, whatever. But Stargate? Oh my god. Oh my god. I was so into it. I fucking love Stargate. It was just, I don't know. It was on a different level for me.
And also watching Hate.
They put Stargate onto Netflix, actually. I just started rewatching it. Did you guys know that Stargate SG-1 first episode started with tits out? Literally tits and vagina out. Literal naked scene. I had no idea. I didn't remember. Fucking peak. Based 10 out of 10. You must rewatch it. Wait, it did? Absolutely. They literally had Danielle Jackson's girlfriend, wife, before they put the gold into her and they strip her naked. Mwah, chef kiss.
And praise videos
So
other people
good.
have made about these topics. So in other words, while I am definitely not an expert here, I do have a pretty okay understanding of what Star Trek was versus what it is now. And this, my darling baby birds, this is not...
No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it Assassin's Creed? Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yeah, that's totally Assassin's Creed Shadow.
From what I can tell,
no.
while OG Star Trek did have its silly moments and weirdness, it is somewhat of a philosophical discussion dressed up as a sci-fi show. Something I see mentioned over and over again, particularly online by Star Trek fans, and particularly the older fans, is that Star Trek used to be quite cerebral. This is to the extent that there is an entire podcast called Trek FM that does deep dives into the philosophical questions of the show. We have nerds unpacking nerd philosophy before we got GT.
Shocking. It was made for the
doesn't
boys.
get enough recognition.
Right?
They could have the first episode like that because it was on a premium cable channel, like HBO.
Ah, dude, I freaking love Stargate. It's such a shame they butchered it too. Like they had like new season and it was getting cancelled left and right.
TA6. What a time to be alive. A lot of the subject matter being tackled in the episodes is deep, including topics that may be relevant to us even in the near future, such as AI parenting children, which they pair with the importance of
Damn, shit, they were ahead of their time. Oh my god, they already knew it. No way.
dealing with grief head on, not avoiding it. There's even an episode about the importance of stories in cultures and how much they can affect both the values and behaviors of an entire people.
I made a mistake. I wanted to get into Star Trek and I started watching Discovery. And I watched it till like, I think like the almost the first season or something, but I couldn't continue. I heard that there was something called Picard, but apparently that was just a humiliation fest too, so I did not watch it. Yeah. I other than that, I watched the movies. I think the movies were like all right. It was okay. And yeah, other than that, from the old TV show, I saw bits and pieces, but not in chronological order, unfortunately. Skill why? Because I thought it would be good.
Which I feel is
I
poignant.
discovered something that you can't trust people not to ruin sci-fi. It's illegal to make good sci-fi anymore because you have to put weird shit into it.
For this day and age, because our stories went from deep subject matter and treating viewers like actual adults to lesbian space witches and
I do like lesbian space witches. Scissoring lesbian space witches. There's nothing more sci-fi than that.
effeminate Klingons.
Yeah, they're in ball clenching.
Wait. Is this the guy from Billions? The one who enjoyed his wife spanking him or pegging him? Oh no, buddy! Buddy, no! Oh no! Oh, that's awful.
Sphincter puckering pain all the time.
Dude.
So, sure, you know, characters didn't sit around discussing Nietzsche and the myth of
I have no context. I'm confused. Don't worry about it. It was something. It was fun.
Sisyphus, but the show did give lots of opportunities for philosophical discussions in a way that was palatable and understandable for viewers, which is very important. Without getting too in the weeds on the new show, everything that I've seen is the antithesis of its predecessors. A greater emphasis being placed on production.
Oh, dude. It's so polished. It's so clean. It's like there's a beauty filter on everyone. It's like you're an alien, but have you considered being gorgeous? Gorgeous? That's glorious and gorgeous. That's the... Have you considered being gorgeous? Because that's what he is. He's gorgeous. He has the built-in beauty filter.
Production value over like actual writing, weak story.
He's actually too beautiful. Like he's like airbrushed or something. He looks too beautiful. Like, look at it. There's not even a wrinkle anywhere. There's like a fucking AI smoothing vent over this man.
Storylines and an insane overemphasis on diversity over substance. And this is really a continuation of the same entertainment we've seen churned out for at least the last decade. And it is possible this type of content has gotten us stuck in a never-ending stupidity loop. Did we get dumber and then the shows got dumber to suit? Or
no, it's Hollywood. Hollywood thinks that we have no intelligence. And that's why we get dumb shit. It's because if you... think about it. Think about Blade Runner, the new movie. The Blade Runner 2049 or whatever the number was behind it. People didn't like that movie because it was slow-paced. It literally lost money in cinemas. It's a gorgeous, aesthetically pleasing, amazing fucking movie. And they lost money on it. They did not like it. I think it actually is kind of like mediocrely rated on Rotten Tomatoes and everything. Because people can't handle a slow burn anymore. It always needs to be like tang, 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 you know?
Or did these shows get
So
dumber
sad.
and then we got dumber by extension? We'll never know. But I do have some thoughts about how we ended up here. So climb aboard the Hell Gondola, kids, because we are going down a weird path with this one. Kids, it is editing Sydney from the future here, and I forgot to add that there's an even worse path that you can go down if you don't stop your bad habit. Which is why today's video is sponsored by Fume.
No. Just don't smoke. Just, I don't know, eat chocolate. Be fat.
Nowadays,
Or something. I don't know.
television is seemingly geared towards the lowest
Okay, I will never forgive them that they made the elves look like humans. The elves must be slutty. They have to be skinny and tall and have beautiful long hair, and they have to look like a fucking harlot. If they don't look like a man slut, they are not elves. I'm sorry, those are the rules. That's how elves are. All of the men have to look like sluts, and all of the women have to look like ethereal angels. This is a guy, a middle-aged guy who is having a midlife crisis and considers buying a motorcycle. That is not an elf. I'm sorry. It's not. It is the law. You have to be slutty.
common denominator as far as both viewers and writing goes. Appealing to this lowest common denominator means that we no longer get to enjoy
Bro, I can't watch Bridgerton. I tried. It freaks me out. It's like Bridgerton is about like, you know, like around like Queen Charlotte era in the UK, but every girl has like Botox and lip fillers, and they are just talking about like dating. It's like back in the days, but Gossip Girl. I tried it multiple times because it's one of the most popular things on Netflix, and I was like, oh, it must be good. And I was just, I can't handle it. It's so weird.
Appealing to this lowest common denominator means that we no longer get to enjoy niche content that takes itself seriously. Instead, we get shows and films that dress themselves up.
Do you remember when the She-Hulk told the Hulk that he doesn't know anything and he can't understand because she's dealing with so much and her life is so much worse than his? I remember.
As said niche content, while delivering combadge swallowing. Combadge, oh my god.
Combadge.
That sounded much dirtier than
Thanks for reminding me. You're welcome.
I intended it to. I'm sorry. Sometimes I am alarmed when I realize how many of you watch my videos with your teenagers, and I just think, maybe not. Maybe don't do that. I don't want to make an off-color joke and then have them be like, Mom, what does that mean?
It's fiction. It's fiction. We made it up.
As most of you have probably likely noticed, because I honestly have these conversations a lot with like friends and family behind the scenes, television has been getting stupider year on year, and I'm pretty sure it's making us stupider by extension. In fact, a recent study claimed that Gen Z, poor Gen
The first generation officially dubbed dumber than the last. Let's go? Hooray! Let's go? I guess? Question mark? I don't know. Hooray!
Is the first generation to be dumber than the
Hooray!
last. With researcher Dr. Jared Cooney Horvath, what a mouthful, saying
Horvath? Is he Hungarian?
they underperformed on basically every cognitive measure, from basic attention, memory, literacy, numeracy, executive function, and general IQ. See,
Another Hungarian W, just calling an entire generation retards. Based.
I know that most of you who watch this channel are millennials, and that's how I know that we are in fact the superior generation.
Oh yeah.
And now I know that Gen X is gonna get in my comment section and yell about how they are in fact the best generation, while Gen Z sits in the corner and cries. And the boomers who are here, you guys are just happy to be involved. And you know what? I love that for you. Now, with relation to this study and Gen Z, you might be wondering, well, what is causing this great dumbing down? And according to the researcher,
She knows things. Oh my god, she knows everything.
he attributes a lot of this to screens. Like this sort of a screen. The screen that you are probably watching my beautiful face on right now.
It's actually no, because I'm watching you on a screen. But bro, are you surprised? Whenever there is like a long document, what people do is they put it into ChatGPT and ask them to summarize it in Fortnite terms. Are you surprised that they are like not thinking as much? Or they just put it into a translator to read it up for them because they don't want to read? I don't know.
Probably, unless you're watching TV, then that's a screen too. The long and short of it is that Gen Z spends more time in their youth flipping through posts that give them short-term dopamine hits and almost no substantive learning experiences. I am having so much trouble saying substantive. Ugh. Instead of interacting with people and picking up lessons and experiences, they're watching TikToks and doom-scrolling Instagram.
I'm cooked. I don't even want to see. My phone has these stats like how many minutes did I spend on TikTok? I am unwilling to know. I'm not ready. I'm not fucking ready. So how many? I don't want to talk about it.
But I think this assessment is only partially accurate. I think what's more important is what's being watched on that screen. As I have more than established, I am a millennial. And if there's one thing that millennials had growing up in spades, it was screens. Only during our formative years, our screens were stuck to a wall and connected with dial-up. Let me give you a blast from the past for a moment. Are you ready? Okay.
She's like, I have never had this. I have never heard that sound. That's actually crazy. I didn't have this. Mine didn't make a noise. I guess I just had whatever there was afterward. I never had this.
It's like a song of our people. Anyway,
I have never heard. You know where I heard it? I heard it in like the Alien movie. That was like basically my first thingy. Everyone was like, oh, it's like kind of like the thingy. I have never heard it.
Gen Z's screens literally fit in their pockets by the time they were old enough to know how to use them. And when they got into their teen years, social media companies had figured out how to hook them with dopamine. Social media platforms used and...
Oh, Tumblr, remember when it had corn? I remember.
Continue to use the same principles a casino does to addict people to gambling, and it has continued to work like a charm. I wish I could say this is a joke, but it's not. There is an actual lawsuit happening right now in California where Meta and Google are effectively on trial for treating their platforms like digital casinos and purposefully getting children addicted to them. Like gambling. So yes, the screen is, by and large, distracting Gen Z in particular from actual learning experiences and growth. So insofar as that, yes, this part is true. Now combine this with the slop that entertainment companies are churning out, and
I just realized in the future, all Hollywood thing is going to be like basically Cocomelon. It's like it becomes dumber and dumber and dumber. And it's just all going to be like really colorful, like Cocomelon, baby shark, da 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 da.
You have created a
Yeah.
perfect storm of dumb. And not just for Gen Z, but really for everyone. This isn't just about lazy writing and underdeveloped characters.
Has you seen Idiocracy? Is it the one with the head and shoulders and the aliens, or is it another one? There is one. No, fuck. I always think it's that one. That's Evolution. Fuck. Then I have not seen Idiocracy. You guys keep telling me to watch it, and I watched the other one instead. I'm sorry, I have not seen Idiocracy. Even Evolution, I only watched it because I thought accidentally that that was the movie you guys wanted me to watch. And it wasn't, and I watched the wrong one.
It's about the tools being implemented in new age screenwriting designed specifically around people's inability to focus and pay attention. One of the biggest complaints about the latest season of
I am still not over the fact that there was no conformity gate. I believed it. That was my tinfoil hat memory thing. I was like, it has to be. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It didn't happen. I felt cocked.
Netflix's Stranger Things, you know, outside of that one scene, was that the show consistently stopped everything mid-plot to
it can still happen, baby, in the future. It will happen. I promise.
Explain what was happening.
Was it good? Like the last season of Stranger Things? It was okay. It was aggressively okay. It was okay. It was okay. It wasn't too bad, but it could have been better.
To the audience.
And that's
constantly
okay.
explaining to us what was going on rather than showing us.
It was a little bit corny. It's like, oh, you get a happy ending. You get a happy. Everyone gets the happy ending. Except the girl who had been used and abused because she kind of exploded. Or did she? Dun dun dun. We don't fucking know.
Which I wish I could show you an example of this, but as you guys know, Netflix is heavy on the copyright claiming, so I probably...
It's funny because there is a scene where Will comes out as gay, right? And they made an AI-generated version which would be appropriate to the era because it was supposed to be in the 80s, right? And people weren't that open-minded yet. And it's hilarious because I watched this AI-generated alternate scene in Hungarian first. And it was so fucking weird. I don't know why I was recommended it. And it's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, it's the funniest shit ever.
I could show you an example of this, but as you guys know, Netflix is heavy on the copyright claiming, so I probably edited this in such a way that gets around that. But
it was so funny.
If you've seen it, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. There's even a clip that Netflix themselves posted on YouTube that they straight up just called Dustin Explains Everything. And it's basically a room full of people outright explaining the entire plot to the audience. They did this quite a lot in season 5. Actually, I would argue it's basically all they did. And it's not because the writers were trying to fill time or pad things out. It's quite literally
I'm afraid they just think we are too dumb, gentlemen. I'm afraid there is no hope for us. They have to spell it out, otherwise we will not understand. You know, lately I keep watching old movies. I keep watching movies from like the 80s and like the very early 2000s, and they are so different. They are all like slow-paced. And there are so many movies which doesn't have, like, they don't have like this grand story. They are like very human stories. And they are very just chill and calm. And it's about like relationships or like humanity or like how people treat each other. And it's such a different temperature compared to any normal, like, current movie like 10-25 or something. There's no like loud music, there's no jump scare, there's no dun 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 dun. It's just like very chill, very calm, very, I don't know, it allows you to think, it allows you to feel. It's very strange. Bro, I love Demolition Man. Holy shit, I should rewatch Demolition Man.
because Netflix requires their shows to be made this way now, and it's called second screen writing. The idea is that Netflix knows that you're probably on your phone and not paying attention because your doom scrolling addiction must be fed. So, you know, second screen because the first screen is the TV and the second screen.
Fuck, I literally do that. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm so fucking cooked. I know. I am literally the worst.
Is the phone, I guess. So now shows are geared towards this kind of viewer, one who has a diminished
Good idea doesn't work. This is not how you bleed your goddamn sword.
ability to concentrate and who is occupied.
Oh no, I guess I'm evil. Oh, look, it's like a mood ring. My Jedi sword is activating by my feelings and now it's red. Oh my god. I'm sorry. They fucking butcher Star Wars. I will never forgive them.
Through almost every episode. It is imperative that characters stop and explain the plot or signpost what comes next because Netflix and other studios know your attention span.
Schmacks? She's giving me the eyes. Schmacks? Hello? Any schmacks?
And to the television screen.
Schmacks?
Is sporadic and constantly interrupted by your phone. And it's infuriating because genuinely good, intricate shows get nuked because most people just can't focus on them. Funnily enough, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck made a movie recently for Netflix called The Rip, which I watched, and it was actually pretty alright. I do love Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movies, so this was okay. Anyway, they talked to Joe Rogan, or at least Matt talked to Joe Rogan, and talked about how Netflix asked them to write that movie this way, with the, you know, the emphasis on the second screenwriting.
You know, you usually have like 3 set pieces, one in the first act, one in the second, and one in the third, and you know, they kind of ramp up, and the big one with all the explosions, and you spend most of your money on that one in the third act. That's your kind of finale. And now they're like, can we get a big one in the first 5 minutes to get somebody, you know, we want people to stay.
Yeah.
They are literally scripting it like a YouTube video. It's like, listen, can you make them get interested in the first 5 minutes? Then you can literally do whatever you want. Just make it catchy, okay? We have to get the engagement. You have to look at the graph, okay?
Tuned in and can
Jesus.
And you know, it wouldn't be terrible if you reiterated the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue because people are on their phones while they're watching, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
And so then it's going to really start to infringe on how
It's so embarrassing, man. I'm sorry. Could you explain the plot like multiple times? Because we are going to make this scream for retards.
how we're telling the story.
So you have streaming services and basically every major studio creating content meant to treat you like an idiot because it assumes your addiction is making you one. And so as a result...
Oh no, I can't watch. I'm going to blush. I can't put my yaoi fanfics into StarCraft. Fuck me, man. Star Trek.
Content has turned into this type of slop where lower cognition...
Ooh. A little gentle touch. Look at that. No, go balls to the walls, then let me see the tongue. Just
is actually rewarded. And I'm really not trying to...
No, we can't do this. I'm a vegan.
Be judgmental. I feel so bad for Gen Z because this is the crap that they've grown up with. And so much of the entertainment that's geared towards them is just... so stupid. And really, I know it's a problem, but I don't necessarily super blame studios for going down this avenue anyway, because there's really no imperative for them to make better entertainment for this demographic, or really for all of us, to be clear. I'm not taking stabs at you, Gen Z, relax. I mean, why would you put effort into creating something that's cerebral and practical and very thought out when no one's going to focus on it or watch it in full anyway? And I know this doesn't 100%...
You know, I'm surprised that the Dune movies are doing well. Because that one is a little bit also like slower paced. And they are still doing... I'm just salty about Blade Runner, man. I wonder if they change. Blade Runner... Rotten Tomato? Or is it... Should I check IMDb? Oh, okay, it went up. I just remember that in cinema, they did not earn enough money. They did not make it back. What they were supposed to. 8. It was such a good movie. I fucking love that movie.
Fit in with
Yeah, it was very expensive though.
what I'm sort of arguing here, but I do notice this kind of signposting and excessive helping you when it comes to AAA games, which is...
Oh no. Why would you bring up Resident Evil? Why would you talk about that? I need the yellow strip, okay? Because I am blind and retarded. I am mentally deficient. Please. Come on. I need it.
Very, very annoying. When I played God of War Ragnarok...
Okay, God of War is actually... Listen, I love God of War, but that game is so fucking easy. As in, like, the puzzles are literally, like, if you're... Atreus straight up will tell you the solution. You don't have the freedom to struggle with it.
It made me so irate that characters were programmed with dialogue that would almost immediately give you clues when solving the game's puzzles. For me...
Like, I actually like sometimes struggling. I feel like Breath of the Wild did it really well. When you have the puzzles and you're just, like, scratching the back of your head, it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And, you know, eventually you will Google it up, but at least you're giving yourself a little bit of a time that, oh, like... What should I do? What am I looking here? You know?
This got to the point where I basically just muted the game when I was doing the puzzles because I wanted to figure them out for myself. I didn't want the help. But it was as if the game assumes that people are too stupid to take the time to figure it out on their own and needed this much help, which is honestly such a sad indictment on us because I feel like when you're playing a game, most people are 100% locked in because you sort of have to be if you intend to play it correctly.
Yes, no joke. They use DSP to idiot-proof the puzzles in God of War. Don't say that.
And respond to threats as they arise and things as they happen. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's something to be said for people even half attending in this sense too, but in the gaming world, that's even worse, which is so bizarre and depressing. Of course, when I was growing up, when I was a lot younger, we 100% had stupid shows. Australian shows were a bit weird and different, but I know we had some crossover with dumb shows like Rocko's Modern Life and Ren and Stimpy.
I watched Rocko's Modern Life. Bro, that was so fucked up. I loved it.
And Ren and Stimpy, which I still think is really creepy. But even these, at least, had
I didn't know that it was Australian.
coherent plots. But unlike Gen Z, most millennials from the outset of our viewing experiences were challenged emotionally on basically every level. And I know so many of you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're the generation that watched both
Oh my god, the cum is coming out of the toaster. When you came in it one too many times and you're trying to vacuum it and it's coming out. No.
That watched both appliances and household pets go on epic and dangerous journeys to find their missing owners and go through some seriously harrowing experiences along the way. We watched a baby dinosaur lose its mother to a T-Rex and talk to her as she died and then had
never seen it. Like, I feel like I just missed an emotional trauma from my childhood.
To deal with the emotional fallout of it all while
I never seen it
and his fellow orphans search for the promised land.
I never saw that. I don't know what this is.
What was the land before time? It's so crazy to me how traumatizing these clips are after all of these years. And when I was saving them to collect, I collect everything obviously in my editing process.
You're joking? No, I literally, was it like Disney or something? I don't know what it's about. I have not watched it. Sorry.
And then usually we'll film after I have everything in case I have other thoughts or comments I want to make when I'm rewatching stuff. It was just like, I hate this. I don't think I could ever rewatch The Land Before Time because I just find it so sad. And
you know what? I watched something super old. I watched The Never-Ending Story. I cried on that. When the horse goes to the mud, there you go. I watched that. That was very sad.
So much of it makes me sad.
Right?
It's like burned into my brain.
That was fucking sad. That was really sad. I should rewatch it.
But hey, we watched
there you go. The motherfucker. That fucking horse. You stupid motherfucking horse. You made me sad.
A horse drowned itself in quicksand because it had a mega case of the SADS. And then 9/11 happened. Every generation seems to be quite emotionally reactive to things in their own way, on their own level, but many of us millennials are just like...
But for me, it was Tuesday.
Millennial children's entertainment quite honestly prepared all of us for the Hell Gondola. That's why you guys like it here. That's why you're so comfortable here. The baby dinosaurs walked so that we could run. I saw this poster for a short film that someone had made called Littlefoot, and I emotionally, and I'm not making this up, I emotionally was like, I
am too gooner brain to look at this poster and not think about something else. I'm so sorry. I can't. I'm so sorry. I am trying to get my emotional maturity, you know, the one I keep preaching about, but I'm just a girl. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl. Oh, this is your childhood? Damn, we had very different childhood, bro. I had no idea. Impressive. I mean, that's really nice. You know how the light shines on it, the little like you even have the opening and everything. I am not watching this.
Absolutely not. This is get off my screen. I cannot do this. Anyway, having to watch a cute cartoon shoe be killed by slowly being lowered into a barrel of...
What the fuck is that?
...of acid was enough to scar all of us. Why did we also need to be shown all dogs go to heaven?
I have not seen it either. I haven't seen the previous one either.
Like, all of it. And I'm pretty sure they made a couple of these. I don't know how to explain this, but I definitely...
I have not seen. Oh my god, no wonder I'm like emotionally stunted. I haven't watched anything that could have scarred me as a kid.
Definitely feel like as traumatizing as our entertainment was as children, I think it still was so in a healthy way, if that makes sense. As in, the shows and movies that we consumed weren't just traumatizing for the sake of it. There was a moral and a purpose and a message that was meaningful and useful. They introduced us to deep concepts and helped us understand tough questions. We did not grow up with shows that relied on bright flashing colors and swiftly changing scenes to distract from there being...
You know, I don't even think I watched The Beauty and the Beast. Like, I read it in a book, but I don't think I watched it. He did not say that. I didn't. Like, don't they have, like, songs in it? I don't know any of the songs. Really? I wasn't really a Disney girly. I watched maybe 5 Disney things. I watched Hercules. I watched Aladdin. I didn't even see The Little Mermaid. Lion King. I might have seen Lion King. And it might have been just 3.
I hate what I am learning here. I don't think I can continue watching you anymore.
I'm so sorry. I haven't seen Bambi. I haven't seen Pocahontas. I watched some of the new ones. I like the Frog and the Prince or whatever the fuck it was called. What? I haven't even saw Mulan. Yeah. That doesn't count. Yeah, I haven't seen these things. The Princess and the Frog. Tarzan? I think I did see Tarzan. Yeah, no, Mulan. I'm sorry, I did not see Mulan. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs? No, but I read the book. My mom had like this grim book, like it's a big thick grim book, and I read a lot from that. But I didn't watch too many Disney things.
You know, any level of depth and meaning. I would argue that many of...
So the fucked up ones? Yeah. I read a book about the Little Mermaid where she like dies of like a heartbreak and turns into a bubble. Good stuff.
Our shows and films didn't dumb things down for us or hyper focus on things like teamwork.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's a foam. Okay. Excuse my French. Bro, okay. I did watch Anastasia. That was really cool.
How
I had nightmares about fucking Rasputin for like years.
differences make us stronger.
Dimitri!
Like much of modern
I had a crush on I had a crush on this man. Look at this attractive man. He was just so sexy. Beautiful. Oh, daddy. He was just too sexy. How can you not have a crush on this man? Dimitri, my beloved.
youth entertainment does today. The content that we grew up with went way further than skin deep, and
Ooh, I liked Atlantis. Does that count? Disney had like Atlantis with Kida. I really loved Atlantis. It was one of my favorites.
we came out the other end of these movies and shows experiencing
I love them.
emotions that we could ask about and then
Treasure Planet? I watched Treasure Planet a few years ago. It was alright. It was a little bit too furry for my liking, but you know. El Dorado? Ooh, I did watch El Dorado because it had the thick chick in it. Oh yeah, I remember the thick chick. Oh, she was hot.
have explained to us.
Yeah.
And this led us to interacting with people older and wiser than us and made us think about things that frankly would be considered too much for children to view today.
Oh, I think this was the Prince of Egypt. I think I watched this.
And sure, yeah, it took place on a screen, but all of it required our full attention to be understood. We millennials, at least in my view, were blessed in our early years to not be treated
I did not watch Lady and the Tramp.
as numbers or watch hours, but as tiny people with little brains who needed to be introduced to difficult life
The
lessons
Rescuers? What is The Rescuers? I actually don't know that.
safely, which is
Mice?
what story
Dude, I haven't even watched Ratatouille. That's the only mice I ever heard about, and I have never watched it. Chippendale? But Chippendale was just like a TV show, no? Talking mice?
have been used for since we were in the caves. So yeah, we absolutely had our screens, but what was taking place on those screens was
Go watch the rats. I didn't want to watch the rats. What is Rescuers? I mean, Rescuers movie? Right? No, I have no idea what this is. I never seen it before. Sorry. How could you not? I don't know. It's about rats rescuing each other? Question mark? You haven't seen Ratatouille? No, I have not. I'm sorry. Okay. Here is, you guys are gonna freak out. I have never seen any of the Toy Story movies. That's it. Let it all out. I know. Everyone is going to be like, oh, no way. Oh my God. I have never seen any of the Toy Stories. Ever.
That's cool. I'm 20 and have seen
Yeah.
almost all of those movies.
Nice.
Did you even have a childhood at this point?
No. I was out in the fields digging potatoes like a good communist child.
so drastically different to what's taking place on them now, where millennials were given good, engaging content with emotional depth and messages and meanings. Gen Z is just given slop. Don't get me wrong, today's media might have its moments, and it certainly does, but it's mostly incredibly sterile.
I'll be honest with you, my parents didn't really let me watch TV, but I had a lot of books. Like you know what I had? I had a lot of books and I had a lot of audio books. So many times what my mom did so that I wouldn't watch TV, that she put like an audiobook on, and it was about tales, right? Oh, and I watched a lot of Hungarian fairy tales. Because we had like a really good animated fairy tale thing. And I watched a lot, so I didn't really get exposed to a lot of Disney or American cartoons. I mean, of course, I watched like, you know, whatever there was on the TV, but as a kid, my mom didn't really like me watching TV. Is that what your dad taped over? No, my dad taped over, I think it was, was it Alien? I don't know if it was Alien. It was some sort of sci-fi he taped over. Wasn't it a Hungarian tale books you were looking for? Yeah, but I can't find it. It's so sad. Not even Wallace and Gromit? No, I have not seen Wallace and Gromit. But, you know, I knew the Hungarian fairy tales. That one.
Doesn't take chances and is highly algorithm driven, both in and out of what's being watched. It doesn't want to get too deep because if it does, you might lose interest and turn it off. Better not to take the chance of having you tune out, so they make dumb
Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, but that's like new-ish. Isn't it like after 2000s? Everyone's a Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not like anything,
down entertainment that's easy to follow, bright and
I hope you at least got to see my Moomins. I fucking love Moomins. I love Moomins. I have wet dreams about... No, I don't have wet dreams about... Okay, I do have sometimes about Snufkin, but I love Moomins. Moomins is so good. What? Snufkin. I love Snufkin.
Flashy while you're watching some guy in China make cups from scratch on your phone. And it hasn't always been like this, even with Netflix itself.
Torilla. Who is Torilla? Did you ask AI about the Hungarian Tales book? No, I don't talk to AI. I don't even talk to people. Why would I talk to AI? What the fuck?
One of its standout shows that's actually infamous for not being terrible.
The Nightmare Before Christmas is from 90s. No. 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 This. There's no way. It's 90. No way. I only watched it like 10 years ago. There's no way it's that old. I thought this came out like mid-2000s because I watched it around like the mid-2000s. You know, there is another thing that I still haven't watched. It's the same animation and it has like that blue girl who is dead. Oh my god, I thought this was mid-2000. Coraline. No. The other one. Yeah, Corpse Bride. I have not seen the Corpse Bride. I watched Coraline. Okay, Coraline was okay, there you go. That's 2009. Corpse Bride, that's 2005. Huh? Crazy. I thought that this was like after 2000s because that's when I watched it. That's crazy. It was like animation and shit. People had animation in 1993. That's crazy. I had no idea. I guess I did. I just live under a rock. I don't know. When did they invent the computers? I don't fucking know.
Is called Dark. Dark is one of those shows where if you look at...
Oh my god, Dark. I am watching it in German. I'm so fucking lost. It's already so hard watching it in English, but I'm watching it in German.
Your phone at any given moment during it, you could very well miss a very...
English subs, yeah, English subs, but they speak German. To be fair, the English dub is not very good. The German dub is superior.
Important piece of information, and you will suddenly lose the entire plot and not know how to get back, and no one will explain it to you. Okay.
The Germans don't give a fuck about your ADHD. They are like, take it or leave it.
I mean, part of the issue too, if you consider it an issue, is the fact that the show is in German originally. So if you want to listen to it in dubs, you can. But if you are a subtitle person like I am, and you look down for just a second, you miss things and then have no idea what's happening, and then you got to rewind it. So you are required to pay extra close attention to what's going on. The show is about time travel.
My favorite part is when the main character realizes that the girl he had been in love with is like his aunt or something, and they are just like, anyways, and they start making out with each other, and I'm like, based I get Sweet Home Alabama, da 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 da. You haven't seen it? Oh no! Don't worry. This is not a plot twist, or not that much of a plot twist. There are so many fucky wucky things in this show that this will be just like, oh yeah, it's Tuesday.
And time loops, and gets very complex about character relationships, cause and effect, and overlap.
Oh my god, I just remembered one TV show that I started to watch because the plot was incredible. And then I stopped watching it because it was the most depressing fucking show I have ever watched. It was, the sci-fi part of it was really good, but I wanted to actually just stab myself. Have you, 1980, no, I don't know what's that. Have you ever heard about a TV show called Tales from the Loop? It's like every episode is like a different tiny mini-contained story. If you like being happy, don't watch it. If you like being depressed and you like good story, you can watch it. It's really good, but it's so fucking depressing. I am never doing that. Never. No. No. I love that. I was sad. I watched a few episodes and I was just like, I'm sad. I'm watching a new one. I am sad. I'm watching another one. I am even sadder. What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't like that.
Timelines, and when I watched this, I was like, oh my god, I feel like my
Want to watch together? Hell nah. I don't want to be sad. It was depressing.
brain's gonna pop. You cannot pick your phone up during this show. There is nearly zero fat on this thing. And honestly, it's one of the better shows on Netflix that too few people have seen because it requires your full and undivided attention.
I'm telling you, if Dark would have been made by Americans, it would be the new Stranger Things. I actually think that Dark is on the same level as Stranger Things. Okay, Stranger Things season 1 was perfect. But if I average all the seasons together, then Dark is better. I just really think that they are being pulled back by the German. That's all.
If you do take a chance on it, which honestly I think you should if you haven't already,
it's so good.
You will be rewarded with an amazing storyline filled with drama, betrayal, love, desperation, and high sci-fi moments if you actually watch it. And honestly, that's the best kind of television there is. Nowadays, it's all about flashy things to grab your attention for as long as the studio can get it, and treating you like an idiot with a short attention
I'm going to be dead. I'm going to be egg.
span and comprehension issues. I didn't feel like being under the bright lights, so I'm filming the rest of this in the dark. I hope that's okay. I'm also wearing my spectacles because they give me vision. It's pretty nice. Entertainment companies these days are kind of like drug dealers. They are feeding one of your addictions while the screens and the social media companies are feeding the other addiction. Arguably, probably.
You hear that? You should do that too. I am wearing my glasses. I always do. How else do you think I see? Also, if I don't wear my glasses, I get sleepy. I don't know why. There's something about the screen. It makes me eepy, then I will be just yawning. But your eyes...
the worst addiction. We are addicted to addiction, and I hate it here. Like I've laid out in this video,
Gamba?
It's pretty clear that television and film are absolutely getting dumber because it's much safer to be background noise than to not be watched at all. And because of this incredibly depressing reality, entertainment is now being produced that absolutely...
Alien Earth. I am still grieving Alien Earth. I wanted to watch it so bad. I want you to know, ever since Alien Earth came out, I have rewatched the Alien movies 3 times, Prometheus 2 times, Covenant 2 times. I haven't rewatched Alien 2. It was like whatever. And I still haven't been able to move on. Oh, plus I rewatched, there's a horror channel on YouTube who plays everything like a movie. I rewatched the entire plot of Alien Isolation again on YouTube, on my TV, and I am still unable to watch Alien Earth Episode 2. Did you just call Alien shit? No, aliens are not shit. It's just it's not horror anymore. There's too much shooting in it. And I like the horror for the spooky vibes, you know? It was a little bit too ratata for me.
scrapes the bottom of the barrel as far as storytelling goes and really basically anything of substance goes. There's no need to put in meaningful effort because it's probably going to be missed anyway. And
widely considered the best was Goose Gives It. I mean, I saw Aliens like multiple times. Like, I think I watched Alien more than 15 times in my entire life. Like, I have watched Aliens too. It's just, I don't know, I like the spooky one more.
that actually makes me incredibly sad. I don't pretend to be some sort of cinema whiz or, cinemaphile nerd person who can say...
Which one is the one, Aliens? The one where Ripley finds Newt. And they are like on that colony and she's like, no, you have to trust me. There are definitely aliens there. We are gonna be cooked if we go there. And the company is like, well, you have to go there. And she's like, I don't want to go there. And she goes there anyways. Yeah, the second. And then they fuck up everything in the third movie. We don't talk about the third movie.
Anything and everything there is to say about entertainment, but I am a layman who watches film and television, and I am incredibly disappointed by what's on offer today. And I do...
Me too. Bro, if I would have to recall what my favorite movies are, they are all like old movies. You know? Like, you know what I just remembered? One of my all-time favorite movies, I fucking love it, 12 Monkeys. With Bruce Willis. I fucking love that movie. I don't know why, I'm just obsessed with it. I keep rewatching it once every year. It's just so good. I tried to like the TV show, it was kind of... yeah. But the movie's so good.
I think it's quite funny, and I want to make note of this.
So
when you find
good.
a show that you like, which doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Like, for me, I really like Severance.
Ooh, I wanted to watch Severance. I heard good things about it. It's just on... Severance on HBO or something? Or Prime? I don't know. Did you see The Truman Show? Of course.
They make so few
Apple
episodes, and then...
The fuck is Apple TV? Apple has a TV? I don't have Apple TV. What is Apple TV? Wait, Apple makes movies? Hold the fuck up. They have like 4 shows. Oh, wow. 4 whole shows? My goodness. I would love to subscribe and pay a monthly fee for that 4 show. Listen, if it's not on Prime, I am not watching it.
You have to wait 2-3 years between seasons.
Crazy.
This happened recently, like I said, with Severance, with Blue-Eyed Samurai, which I really liked, or even, recently we have this new HBO show, the newest in the Game of Thrones, I suppose, world. I can't even remember the name of it now.
The Kingdom, whatever. Knights of the Seven Kingdom.
What is it? The Knight of Seven
Yeah, there you go.
Kingdoms? A Knight of Seven Kingdoms? What is this thing called? A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. It has been very good, but there's only been 6 episodes, or there will be 6 episodes, and then I'm sure that we're going to have to wait a very long time for the next season to drop. It's kind of funny too, because this video has really made me reflect on my own consumption habits as far as entertainment goes. How regularly am I on my phone when I have something playing on the television? How regularly am I not paying full attention?
Ooh. Such a good... I'm trying to think what was the last time that I watched something and it held my attention fully. Ooh. Fuck. Core? No. I haven't seen it yet. I feel like maybe it was like Dune 2? Like, I really did like Dune 2. Yeah. I think.
Or am I not fully attending what's in front of me? And I think that if we are more aware of the second screen thing, I think that we should make a concerted effort to pick one or the other. Either you're watching the show or you're on your phone. Make a decision. Anyway,
Yeah.
what I have described in this video is
I
why
need
we
it
have
all.
Starfleet cadets swallowing comm badges and nothing is serious. And
Oh, right. I completely forgot that this was about the Star Trek. We went so deeply into literally anything else that I was like, oh, right, shit. It was about Yaska kissing the guy in Star Trek, right?
nothing in this show probably really
God damn it.
matters in the end, and I'm certain some of you will disagree with this position, and that's okay. I don't wholly blame studios for churning out this kind of content when considering how people consume media these days.
Ooh, okay. You know what? I watched a really, really old movie just a few weeks ago for the first time, and it was really, really good, and that held my attention fully. It was called The Dead Poets Society, I believe, with Robin Williams, and it was really good. I just put it on like, oh, I'm going to watch whatever, but it was really, really good. Bro, I cried on that movie. I literally sobbed my eyes out. Yeah, oh my god. I was not ready. I was like, I'm going to put on something while I'm just browsing on the internet, and I just got sucked into it. I cried when, you know, when the tragic thing happens. I cried over it. Oh yeah, and my captain, I was just like, fuck me, man. I was disgustingly sobbing. If I would have known it's like a sad movie or something. Oh man. Yeah, it was sad, but it was good. It was good. It was a really, really good movie. I actually really liked it.
I find it disappointing.
Hey,
I find
cool.
it sad.
I want you to
Hello.
know, I refunded your metal shaker. I had forgotten to use your code SCAN for 10% off. Crying face emoji. Don't worry, it's reordered now.
But it's even better because right now you have 20%. This week, everything you buy is off by 20%. The creator code Skuchan gives you 20% off on Gamer Subs. Let's go! Hooray! So smart. What a 5 had.
And I wish it weren't the case. But I think largely it is an indictment on us as viewers. And it
So
does really
smart,
make me wonder if there is a possibility that
It's true, my Metal Cup is still available. Grab one with code Skuchan, 20% off. Very fucking based.
some of this, or all of this, hopefully, could be reversed. Not only the use of the second screen, but
I actually don't think that people can do movies anymore like that. Or if they do, they have to be aware of the fact that there will be a bunch of kids who will not watch it. If they are willing to make that sacrifice that, oh, this is not for everyone, then yes. But otherwise, like, I can't really see people watch, like, slow burn. It's a shame because I actually really, really like slow burn. I do like it when they just like kind of like mellow over the plot, and it's like they are explaining things, and it's like very slow and nothing is happening, and you're sort of in the vibes, and then, you know, something happens. I don't know.
also the terrible film and shows that are now accompanying this. Now, on that note, and before I open the floor to all of you, this is just a reminder, check out Fume using the link in the description.
No,
They
stop smoking. Don't smoke.
have been a long-time supporter of this channel, and
Yeah.
if this is something that you struggle with, the smoking, the vaping, the putting terrible things in your body, absolutely check them out. I do think that they are quite a good alternative, a very good alternative to the current things that we consume. Now I open the floor to all of you. What do you all think? Are you on my side of this issue where you think, yeah, entertainment is incredibly, incredibly dumb today?
It's cooked. Gentlemen, Hollywood is cooked, but it's okay.
Are you on the other side where you think,
I watched Chernobyl. It was amazing.
no, that's not fair. Entertainment does what it is designed to do. It entertains. Are you somewhere in the middle where you wish that we had maybe more shows that mattered and made broader points and actually taught us something and were useful? But it's, you know, fine to have a laugh here and there and to enjoy ourselves. What do you make of all the commentary around the Starfleet Academy show? Do you
You know what's going to happen, which I don't know how Hollywood is going to handle? The more AI becomes better, people are going to actually produce entire shows and movies. It's going to happen. They are already able to recreate entire ass scenes like it would be just an episode. And they are actually going to do. They are already trying. Yeah. And I don't know how they will handle it when they will like release like, oh, have, I don't know, big Hollywood movie Slop 2000 and no one will care because they are watching AI generated Slop 2000, you know, but at least it's free. So I don't know, man. I feel like generative AI was a mistake and they just don't understand it yet because now they cannot put it back. It's already out. Jaws 50, Sharknado 69. There are already AI generated short movies on YouTube. Don't say that. You know that all of the devices are listening. I do not want to get that shit recommended for me. I don't want it. Miss me with it.
It's fair? Do you think it's unfair? What do you think of the analysis that Star Trek, the OG Star Treks, were cerebral and thought-provoking? Is this fair? Is this unfair? Is this accurate? Is this inaccurate? What do you think of the shows that millennials grew up with? Do you think that they were as traumatizing as I remember them to be? Were you someone who really...
Courage, the cowardly dog. Bro, I don't know what the creators were smoking. I am still terrified of the few fucking episode. I don't know what was that about, but holy shit. Return the slab. Bro, for me, it's never the return the slab. For me, it's that goddamn cat. I hated that. I was fucking paranoid. That and the guy who is giving Courage the haircut. When I become naughty. And I'm just like, ah! I don't like that. Fucking Fred, man. He's creeping me out. I don't like that.
Hated them and didn't like them. You didn't get anything out of them. What do you make of the shortening attention spans and being on our phones when we are watching film and television? Is it good? Is it bad? And what do you...
I do miss like playful horror like that because that was kind of like sort of like a horror but still like for children. And it was kind of fun. Now not even the horror movies are scary. It's like, wow, watch horror movie. Boo, jump scare. Are you scared of that? Aw, how about that? Boo, jump scare again. It's like, that's it.
Generally make of this issue overall. As always, if you have made it this far in the video, congratulations. I always like having you along for the full ride. If you are new here and you're not subscribed already and you would like to see more of me and more of this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as well as leaving this video a like and a comment because I do read the majority of them and I like hearing your feedback. Like I always say, my wonderful little noodle chickadee people, I hope you...
Noodle? She called me a noodle. What the fuck?
Stay safe and well and make good choices, and I can't wait to see you guys next week with some of the videos that I have coming up. But in the interim, do good things, go to the gym, hug your kids and your wife and your dog if you have one.
Where are my kids and my wife? My wife.
And I will see your wonderful little chickadee faces in the next video.
Ah, chickadee. Bro, what about my wife? Any wifers in chat? Where is my wife?